So the other day I stumbled across a very interesting looking game on Steam. As we've all worked out now, this game was called Shower with Your Dad Simulator 2015. This is normally the kind of game I would just simply ignore and just expect it to be some sort of YouTuber's video just for that quick laugh or two. But after the encouragement of several people and the willingness to spend my 79 pence, I ended up buying the game. My god, that's probably the greatest 79 pence I've ever spent in my life. After seeing the initial trailer, I was honestly just expecting the one game mode where you have to assign the right child to the right dad, but boy god was I wrong. There are 7 game modes altogether and they all differ from each other quite drastically, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go over all of them, but they range from names such as the Dad with the Iron Shower, the Dad Division, Enduro Dad, and my personal favourite, Inglorious Bath Dads, and that took a lot to say that word. These game modes then can range from all sorts of stuff, and it seriously does get a bit strange, although extremely funny. One of the game modes, Dad Division, has you playing as the child and you have to move left and right whilst trying to grab hold of the right dad whilst you switch back and forth to the different children. Yes, this is extremely weird, although my personal favourite is Inglorious Bath Dads. Wow, this was pretty intense. You simply fly around in a bathtub shooting down the enemy dads whilst trying to find your dad. Although to top off the completely strange game modes, the Dad with the Iron Shower has to really top it off. This game mode has you locked into a room with a half-naked dad dressed in a ninja costume, where he then spawns 3 other children dressed up in ninja costumes, and the whole point is to avoid them, whilst also avoiding your dad who is throwing ninja stars at you. Yes, I don't really have much to say about this other than it is extremely difficult for the longer you play. Unlocking different game modes though, it's just a complete treat, and it's completely random too. After playing a game mode, sometimes a random occurrence will happen. This is extremely strange. When I first saw this happen, I honestly thought my game glitched up, and it didn't. It was so unusual, like a fallen dad in the Dad Division that randomly takes me to a toilet or a bathroom where I'm playing as a detective and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And yes, it just gets really strange. There's not much I can say about that, but it is so fun when it does actually happen. Another thing I love about this game are the dad jokes. Every time you start a new game or you've ended a game, it briefly gives you a dad joke with a little image to go next to it, and oh my god, it is some of the funniest, if not worst jokes I've ever seen in my life. And it's kind of so bad it's made the joke funny. Oh my god, I love it so much. One thing I do have to say about this game though, the soundtrack is amazing. The music in each game mode is perfectly fitting and it's just a lovely treat to listen to. And just for the record, my 2 favourite tracks is the one for the Inglorious Bath Dads and the Dad Division. My god, I could listen to them all day. So what did I think of this game? I think it is fantastic. Seriously, for a game I would have never played, but I got kind of coaxed into playing, oh my god, I am so glad I managed to get this game. It is so fun, and for the 79 pence cost, it's so cheap as well. You get so much of a game. If there was anything negative I have to say about this game, it would probably be the controls, or the lack of customization to the controls. I'd probably prefer it, instead of using the directional buttons, we could just use W, A, S, and D, and when we change levels, I'd probably prefer if I could just press enter or the spacebar to jump to the next level instead of having to use the mouse. So my final thoughts of this review for Showering with Your Dad. It's a very difficult game to actually learn. I actually struggle quite a bit, as you can see in the videos. Then again, this isn't really the kind of game I usually play, although I think I will make exceptions now in the near future and buy more like this. I just found it very difficult but extremely fun to play. If you haven't already got this game yet, you probably should just get it. It's so cheap right now, it's not going to burn any sort of hole in your pocket. And for how little you're paying as well, you are getting so much to play with.